guys, welcome back to my channel, and today is Wednesday, February the 13th. And for my new subscribers, I just want to welcome you back, and if you're just passing through, please hit that subscribe button and become a member of my YouTube family. So I have another story to tell you today, and it has to do with something that took place when I was a teenager. I had just turned 13, and I had a very good friend, and she and her family lived in the Hickory Grove community there outside of Lumberton where I grew up. And we rode the bus together every day. And Coach Broadus, who was also my sixth grade teacher, he was also the bus driver. So my friend's name was Christina, and we called her Teenie. That was her nickname. So I loved going to her house. She had a wonderful mother and father, and they were devout Christians and just had a very pleasant home, and nothing like my home with Lamar and Dort. So it was very soothing to go to her house and spend the night with her. And on Saturdays we would clean the house, and our job was to do all the dusting. And back then, all those families had a lot of wood furniture, so we would take that the old English and the liquid in the jar, and take the old yellow dust and rag, and put the old English on there, and just polish and polish and polish all that wood furniture. And we just had a lot of fun doing it. And so I would spend the night with her on Saturday night, and then we would get up early on Sunday morning. And we didn't need an alarm clock because they had an old donkey out back in the field, and it would wake us up early every morning, just braying. It would just go, hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. I mean, and that thing was loud. Oh, it was so funny. But we'd get up and put on our best little dresses and everything, and Teenie's mom would take us to church there at Hickory Grove. And I remember one time I had to use the bathroom there, and they didn't have indoor plumbing. This was back in the early 60s. So I had to go use the outhouse. And I don't remember seeing any snakes or spiders in it or anything scary like that. But to this day, I can remember how it smelled. Oh, Lord, I wish I had never gone into that outhouse. Oh. But one Saturday, her mother took us to Hattiesburg to shop, and there was only one store in Lumberton, and that was my Aunt Bert's dry goods store called Crocker's Dry Goods. And I went in there a good bit, so if we wanted to see something different, we would go to Hattiesburg to Crest or F.W. Woolworth and shop in the 5 and dime stores. So I remember one day her mother took us to Hattiesburg, and so I got out of the car, and we were in an old, I think it was a 1960 Pontiac Bonneville, and a piece of the chrome had come loose on the door. So when I got out and went to slam the door, that chrome stabbed me in my thigh. Oh, and blood just started shooting out everywhere. And so Teenie's mother was so upset. So she, put us all back in that old Pontiac and drove me over to Forest General Hospital to the emergency room, and got my leg all stitched up. But, they were very poor. And she had a grandmother who lived in a little small home. And she kind of was a recluse. A lot of people, she didn't let many people know much about her. Well, Lord, when she died, she left that my girlfriend's family with over $2 million. And let me tell you, that was a lot of money back then. So Teenie, she was able to go to college, and she became a very successful lawyer, and she still to this day has a law practice in Houston, Texas. So I'm very proud of her. She's tried to get me to move to Houston and help me get a little condo and everything, but I appreciate it, but it's just not something that I want to do, and I really am not able to keep up the payments on a condo. So thank you, Teenie, for that offer, but now, you know, with my two grandkids, I have to live near them. But anyway, her house was almost devastated when Hurricane Harvey hit. She's located in the Fleetwood subdivision there on Daria Drive, and it got flooded so bad, y'all. And so I flew to Houston and tried my and stayed with her and tried my best to help her. And we met a lot of her neighbors and everything, and there are a lot of nice people in that area. So it was very devastating and very sad. And but I did want to tell you another story about Teenie. When we would get on Coach Broadus's bus in the mornings, we both bit our fingernails. Well, we would have our fingernails bit all the way in the quick, but we would take that old mercurochrome and put it on the quick of our fingernails to try to heal them. And the mercurochrome stung. I think it had salt in it and mercury. In fact, they don't even make it anymore with the mercury in it. That's against the law and it's very dangerous. But me and Teenie would be on Coach Broadus's school bus, that old orange school bus with our orange fingertips. So I just hope y'all love my little childhood story and that you'll give me a thumbs up and just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.